Netflix knows me very well. There's a new movie, Code 8, Part 2.
Oh, I started to watch Code 8 Part 1. I did see it and almost watched it because it's the Amell cousins?
Yes.
I was going to say brothers. They are not brothers. They're cousins.
Sadly.
So
they
it's
should
Robbie Amell and
Steven. I don't know. The Canadian. That's all I do know.
So he's the Arrow one. And then Robbie
is the Upload one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm intrigued because I almost cracked it open. But then I was like, 2 movies. I don't know if I have time for this.
Well, what you don't realize and why it's not a rewatch, but it's kind of like that in some ways, because there's these 2 movies, but there was also a short to begin with. And that's how it all kicked off. So the short is still available on YouTube. They put that out and they crowdfunded it. They originally, this was 2018.
They did it together?
They did it, yes.
So they're producers on it?
Yes, 2016, excuse me.
2016. Ooh, a long process.
Well, yeah, so the first movie came out 2019.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this movie, 2024. So, there's a real saga. But that short film, they redo that sequence. There's some slight differences, including, Stefan was not in that first one. He was supposed to be, but then he couldn't.
He was too busy with Arrow.
Maybe, I don't know. He did do a voice for, a tiny moment. But then the way that his character that he ends up being in the next 2 movies is not in that short. So it worked out in that way. But, it's a whole world that you just have to enter into, the Code 8 world. I've been meaning to bring it up forever because I had watched them when I figured this thing out. And I was like, wait, there's this movie and it's from a short. I was like, well, I have to talk about this. And then I waited so long, there was a second one.
Oh, wow. Really? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize that is what happened.
I don't know when I watched it, but it was not this year or last year or the year before. So
oh my gosh.
Who knows? But they're all very enjoyable. It's kind of like a light superhero type thing, but very real world, with some, scary other things added on top of it. A lot of drone, robot stuff that's, real bad. And
real bad. Uh-oh.
Taking advantage of it and stuff like that. So, yeah, you should watch all of it.
Okay, so the short is on YouTube.
Correct.
And then it's 1 and 2, and those are both on Netflix. And you need to watch the short, or you don't because it's redone kind of in the first movie?
If you are, interested in Hollywood and quote-unquote history.
The evolution of a project. Okay, yeah.
If you just want to watch a movie, then no, you don't have to watch it.
Got it. But I would be interested in that first thing that it sounds like what they did is make it to pitch it as a bigger movie.
That was
very smart. Oh my God, I love that.
Same directors and writers on all of it. And yeah, that was the idea. Like, hey, we're putting this out there, the short 10-minute thing to then, crowd from the public. You give us money. And they got a lot of money, and they later sold it to Netflix. So yeah, you're also getting to see like, okay, well, what did things look like when they were doing it on their own, and then what did it look like when they, and there's also one of the guys is a visual effects type guy, so it all looked pretty great to begin with. So
nice,
very interesting.
Do you know if they got a Netflix deal for the second one, and therefore maybe not a crowd-funded size budget?
So they sold the first one to Netflix, and then yes, it was going to be Netflix from the beginning for the second one, but it wasn't like, and then we gave you $100 million. No, I don't think so.
All right.
Interesting. Okay. Wow. That was not exactly technically a rewatch, but I'll take it. I'll take it, John.